Good morning, children. Today I'm going to give the information which is left over from chapter 2. That means the next chapter, some of the content which is not covered in all these videos. So today, which is not covered, that I have covered in today's session. So children, please observe and listen carefully and note down all the points which are very important in this today's schedule. So you must note down everything in your classwork and what the assignment will be given to you, that you have to complete it separately in your assignment book. So children, let us move on to that. Subset. Many people have got a doubt in this, that is that what is subset actually, and how to make the different subsets of the given set. First of all, what is subset? Subset means the elements which are present in the given set. Suppose when you compare two sets, then suppose here set A is given as 1 2 3, means then suppose another set which is given as 1 2, then the 1 2 elements are present in 1 2 3, so we can say that set B is subset of set A. So here you see how many subsets we can make out from the given set, choosing as many as elements from the set. Just see here separately. I have taken first 1. That is, set A contains 1, 2, 3 elements. So that's why first separately you write 1, and then 2 separately one set, then 3, then 2 elements 1 2 in set symbol, and 2 3, then 3 1, and then don't write 2 1 because 1 2 2 1 both are same equal sets only. So if you write 1 2, no need to write again 2 1. Okay children, so 1 2 2 3 3 1 and completely 1 2 3. You can write like this 1 2 3 elements in one set, or set symbol, or you can write directly capital A also, because capital A is nothing but 1 2 3 elements only. So that's why I wrote R. So you can write either this, or you can write only capital A. And last but not the least, that is 5. The symbol, this is the symbol for empty set. Why I have mentioned? Because empty set is subset to every set. That's why when you have to write the subsets of the given set, means 5 and the set itself both will be common for writing the subsets. Remaining all depends the elements you have to choose, and you have to write the elements. Now the above sets are the subsets of set A. That means these all are subsets of set A. Okay, then what is the formula for finding the subsets of the given set? The formula is 2 power n. That means n represents here the number of elements. What is n represents here? Number of elements in the set. Example, you see here, set A contains 1 comma 2. How many elements are there? 2 elements. That means what is the formula? 2, and in place of n you write 2 because 2 elements are there. 2 square value is what? 4. That means this A set should get 4 subsets. Just see here, set 1, then set 2, set 1 comma 2, or we can write that as A and 5. So total how many sets we got here? Here this is 1 2 3, and that is a 4. So we got here the 4 subsets. Now second example, you see, H is equal to, set H is equal to K, L, M, N. These are the 4 elements in the set here. So this set contains how many elements? 4 elements. So according to the formula is 2 to the power of n. In place of n, what we should write? 4, because the set contains 4 elements. So 2 power 4 value is 16. That means we should get 6 subsets. Just see here separately. First, each single element you write in a set. First K, then L, then M, then N. Then two elements together, that is KL, KM, KN. And then with L, LM, LN. Then with M, MN. Those all, every means 2 elements at all we have completed. So if you write any other also, that will become same. You see here, if I start with N again, NK, See, already we have here Kn. Nk, Kn both are same one. That's why you start with K and write Kl, Km, Kn completed. Then with L you write Lm, Ln. Then at last you write Mn. So two element sets are completed. Now move on to three element sets. That is KLM, then start with L, LMN, then start with M, MNK, then start with N, NKL. So these are the three element sets. Now last one is you can write KLMN, or you can write, I already said, you can write name of the set, that is H. Either this or this you can write. And last what I said, 5. So total if you count it, we got total 60 subsets. So in general, what is the formula for finding the subsets of the given set? Formula is 2 power n. To verify why we use this formula, if any question, if in the paper, suppose if any blank is given that set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, how many subsets you'll get? Direct answer you should write. So formula is what? 2 cube, that means 8 subsets, you can write it directly. That's why formula is required over there. So here also when you write the subsets, just to verify whether you got 2 power that particular how many elements are there, that element number you write, and check whether you got that many subsets according to the formula, how many you have to get, that many you got it when you write all the subsets, when you got or not, that you can verify it, children. So suppose the set contains 3 elements, then the number of subsets will be what? 2 cube, that is equal to 8. So you should get 8 subsets. So in this way, this is very important, and 1 mark or 2 mark question in your board paper, children. That is, one set and with the elements will be given, write the subsets of the given set. That means you must write in this way. Okay. Now move on to the next content. That is empty set. I already explained the previous module, but still once again I'm giving. Empty set is a set which doesn't contain any element in it. So another name for, there are three names, empty set, or we can name it, we can call it as null set, or we can call it as void set. So there are three names for this. So empty set, null set, or a void set. So the question again, the blank will be given. What are the another two names for empty set? Then you must write null set or void set. Or what are the another two names for null set? Then you must write empty set or a void set. Now, what is symbol for empty set? Empty set is going to represent with only set symbol with no elements. Empty means no elements. So this is empty set representation. Or the symbol for empty set is 5. How you read it? We'll read it as 5. That is, the spelling is PHIE, 5. Now let us see one example. A is equal to set of natural numbers starting with 0. Do we have any natural numbers starting with 0? No. So this is an empty set. So that's why we'll write A is equal to, and say right set symbol and no elements. Now see, a is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then here how many elements are there in this set? Total 5 elements are there. So this we can represent in another way, that is n. This small n is there, you see here the small n, that is n of A. Here small n represents number of elements of set A. This totally represents number of elements of set A, that is equal to what here? 5, because there are 5 elements in the given set. That means another name for n of A is cardinal number. I used this word cardinal number in the previous sessions, but I didn't explain there. So that's why I'm explaining what is cardinal number. Cardinal number means what, children? That means number of elements in the particular set is known as cardinal number. That means we represent that as n of that particular name of the set, that is equal to, we'll write number of elements of the set. So cardinal number of set A is 5, that is n of A is equal to 5. Now see that exercise 2.3, these are the sums left over. So list all the subsets of set B is equal to PQ, set C is equal to XYZ, set D is equal to 1, 4, 9, 16. Let us see the solution. See here, set first one, here we have only that PQ, 2 elements are there. So in place of n, what we should write? 2. 2 square is what? 4. That means how many subsets we have to get? 4 subsets we have to get. Just here, set P, set Q, set PQ, or we can write it as what? B. We can write set PQ, or we can write B, and last one is 5. So total we got 1, 2, 3, and this 5 set 4. Total 4 set subsets we got. Now, C is equal to B bit, C is equal to X, Y, Z. How many elements are there? 3 elements are there. Formula is 2 power n, that is equal to 2 cube, that is equal to 8 subsets we have to get. Just see here, X, set Y, set Z, set XY, then YZ, then ZX, and last one is XYZ, or we can write as C, and last another one is 5, that is empty set. So total here we got 8 subsets. Now last one is D. D set requires here 4 elements are there, 1, 4, 9, 16. Formula is 2 power n, that is 2 power 4, 16. Then 16 elements we have to get. Just check here, 1, set 4, set 9, set 16, set 1, 4, then 2 elements. Starting with 1, make it as 2, 1, 4, 1, 9, 1, 16. See, 1, 4, 1, 9, 1, 16, completed. Now with 4 you write 4, 9, 4, 16. See, 4, 9, 4, 16. The next one is write with 9, 9, 16. See here 9, 16. So all two element sets we have completed. Now we'll write here. The next one is 3 element sets. 1, 4, 9. Just see 1, 4, 9. Then start with 4. 4, 9, 16. 4, 9, 16. Then start with 9. 9, 16, 1. See 9, 16, 1. Then start with 16. 16, 1, 4. 16, 1, 4. That's all. So we completed. Now last what is left over? 4 element set. That means the set itself. That you can write either 1, 4, 9, 16, or you can write only D also. And last one is 5. Count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and last 5 is 16. So totally we got 16 subsets of the given set. D is equal to 149, 16. So in this way, you have to find the subsets of the given set. Now, another very important concept, this is sometimes they give even in the exam also. A is equal to set 1, 2, 3, B is equal to set 3, 4, 5, then find n of A. N means what I said, n of A union B means what? Cardinal number of A union B. Then and n of A intersection B, that means cardinal number of A intersection B. Now see here, let us find first A union B. A 1, 2, 3 union B 3, 4, 5. You know that union means all the elements you must write of both the sets, you must write in a proper order. Repeated elements you will write only one time. That means 1, 2, 3 is repeated, so that's why you write only one time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is A union B. So how many elements are there in A union B? 5 elements. So we'll represent that as n of A union B is equal to 5. Like this, you must do the sum. Now A intersection B. First find A intersection B. 1, 2, 3 set A, and intersection set B is 3, 4, 5. You know that intersection means the common elements of both the sets. Here, how many common elements we have? Only 3. So write 3. That means how many elements? It's one element. So n of A intersection B is equal to 1. Here 1 represents not the element, number of elements. Here you A intersection, this represents, that is A intersection B value. This is how many elements are there in A intersection B. This one represents how many elements are there in A intersection B. So this is the cardinal number of A intersection B, or we can write it as n of A intersection B. Okay. Now some another concept, that is if n of A is given as 5, n of B is given as 6, and n of A intersection B is given as 3, then find n of A union B. There is a formula for this, children. Please note down this formula, that is n of A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. This is the formula. So here you must write, substitute all the values. N of A union B is equal to n of A value is given as what? How many elements are there? 5. Set is not given, but directly n of A is given. So write 5 here. The next one is here 6, then minus 3. 5 plus 6 what? 11. 11 minus 3, 8. So n of A union B is equal to 8. That means in A, suppose if you find A union B, in A union B, how many elements are there? 8 elements are there. That means the cardinal number of A union B is equal to 8. Let us see some Venn diagrams. You people are confusing how to draw Venn diagrams when the elements are given and elements are not given. How to draw the Venn diagrams? Just see here. If elements are not given, A and B means you shade completely both the sets like this and write both the sets in rectangular box and write in the right corner U. That is universal set. The rectangular box represents universal set, and this circle, this oval shape is A, and this circle oval shape is B set. So completely shaded one color only. There is A union B. Suppose the elements are given for A set and B set. That means the common elements you write in the common part. That is, see here. This is the common part. This is the common part 2 comma 5. That's the right common part 2 5. These are the two common elements for both the sets, right in common part. And separately in A set leftover is 7, right in A set 7. And B set leftover is 1 8, so write only 1 8. Then A union B is equal to, you must write all the elements in order. There is 1, 2, 5, 7, and 8. So in this way, you should write A union B and the elements are given. When the elements are not given, you must write like this. Next step. Let us see now A minus B. A minus B you see here, that means only leaving the common elements and leaving the elements of set B, you must write the leftover elements of set A is A minus B. So only the leftover elements you show in this portion and common elements you write over here, and B set elements, you leftover B set elements you write here, and you shade only the A part, leaving the common part you have to shade it. So in this way you have to write A minus B when elements are given. Okay, children. Now see B minus A. B minus A shading. Same. B minus A means what? Leaving the common elements and set A elements, the only the elements of set B. That means what are the elements of set B? Leaving the common elements of A and B, only 5, 6. So only this portion you have to shade it. You have to leave the common part and you have to leave the A set also. So this is B minus A when the elements are given. Now move on to this. A intersection B when the elements are given, how to represent. Just see here. 1, 2, 3, 4 is A set and B set is 3, 4, 5, 6. The common elements are what? 3, 4. So put them, the common elements in the common part and then shade only that part and remaining elements of set A you write here and remaining elements of set B you write over here. But shading is only the common part for A intersection B. Similarly, when there are no elements given, draw a Venn diagram of A intersection B. They given, that means only two circles, then only the middle common portion you shade it and write here rectangular box and you write universal set. So in this way, you have to write A intersection B. Now, what are the Venn diagrams of A minus B when the elements are not given? You see here. That means I said A minus B means only A portion, leaving common part, leaving B set, you have to shade it. That is A minus B. And B minus A is what? A set and common part you have to leave it, and only the remaining part of B you have to shade it. This is B minus A. Same, I already explained A minus B and B minus A in the previous slide. I already explained it. But once again, you see here, this A minus B means the common elements and B set elements you leave it, and only the leftover elements of set A that you have to shade it, and you write the elements in that shading part. And here also B minus A means only the common elements and A set elements you leave it, and only the remaining part of B you have to shade it, and the elements also you have to write there only. This is B minus A. So now see another one when I gave in the that is Monday's class as not Monday, Friday's class as what I have given, that is revision, that most of you have confused that how to use belongs to and a subset. Just see here, I will give one example. That is, this symbol is belongs to children and this is does not belongs to, and this symbol is subset. Just see here. When we have to use subset and when we have to use belongs to. When they mentioned only the element and set comparison is there, then you have to use belongs to and does not belongs to. When there is a comparison between set to set, then you have to use only the subset. So see here, one, it is only a single element. One is there in set A, yes, it is there in set A. So write one belongs to A. Now, B question, 10 comma 11, this is in set. So 10, 11 is the subset of which set? M set. So what symbol you have to use here? Subset, not belongs to. You have to use subset here because it is a set and this is also M is also a set. Here one is not a set, one is an element, but A is a set. Means element to set comparison belongs to, set comparison subset. Now 6. dash A. Is element present in set A? No, it is not there. So you should write does not belongs to. So write belongs to set and strike it. That is does not belongs to. Now see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what same set A itself. I already said every set is subset to itself. Children, see very important point. These two are very well. Here is a set. It is also a set. Comparison between two sets. Again, what symbol you have to use? Subset. Now see here, children, very important point these two are for the objective for the board exam. Every set is subset to itself. Just see here, what is the set given here for us? A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is also what, children? A set. That means A set is subset to itself. That's why subset symbol you have to use it. Next step. Empty set is subset to every set. That's why when you have written in the previous slide, I already wrote when I explained about the subsets of the given set. There I wrote every subset I mentioned five because five is a subset to that five is nothing but that is empty set. Empty set is subset to every set. That's why I have mentioned it. So, my dear children, I hope the leftover concepts, whatever I explained, you might have understood very well. So, please note down all these things in your classwork properly and clearly. And whatever the sums, one or two sums will be given based on this, please practice that. And Friday, you will have one more revision. So, I will give based on the leftover portion of the sets as compared to the revision 1. I will give the sums as for the practice, and whatever sums are given for the practice of revision 1 and 2, that models only will be given for the test, revision test. So, my dear children, so practice well for the test, and thank you very much. Thank you, one and all.